What's going on, y'all? It's your boy, Stock Holiday, right back at you again with the latest and the greatest in these cryptocurrency markets. Do me a quick favor, hit that like button, press that subscribe button. Now let's talk about it. Today, we're going to be talking about top 3 altcoins that you may want to place on your radar. We are preparing for a great pump. We are preparing to close out the 2024-2025 bull market. So we want to make sure that we have things in proper position so we can be in best position to take advantage of what is to come. But before we go ahead and talk about those 3 altcoins, let's go ahead and take care of a little bit of housekeeping. Currently, right now, Bitcoin is $116,000. Not bad, considering a few days ago we were at $109,000. Being patient is very important. It's not going to happen overnight. We know we will get back to $124,000, but like I say, it's not going to happen overnight. It's going to happen in spurts here, spurts there, and it's not going to always go straight up. So relax, be patient. If you see it come down just a little bit, that's cool, because we know what direction ultimately it is going to go in. So if you see it come down, if you need to dollar cost average in, then that is the proper place for you to do that. Let me go ahead and get this out the way. This is not financial advice. Anything I say is not a suggestion for you to buy, hold, or sell any crypto before investing into anything. Please consult with a professional financial advisor. This video is strictly for educational and entertainment purposes only. Get that out the way. But like I say, we know ultimately we will be back at the all-time high for Bitcoin, and we will surpass that. So don't panic. Don't get your pants all ruffled up. Just breathe. Take it one day at a time. Understand that it is not all going to happen in one day. We're going to see some ups, we're going to see some downs, but we know ultimately where we will be positioned at, which is up. So if I see any dips along the way, I'm going to be buying dollar cost averaging in. So even that position right there, when we get back up, even that money that I was buying at $110,000 Bitcoin, it will even be in profit. So all about profit making and all about profit taking. So you take a look at the Bitcoin dominance. We're at 57.03%. That's probably the lowest the Bitcoin dominance has been all year. So that is great news. That is something that gives me great comfort, knowing that, you know what? The 4-year cycle is still solid. The 4-year cycle is still going according to plan. Don't panic. Fret not. Why? Because things are still in proper alignment. Now, if we get out of alignment in some old weird kind of way, I know it's a litting different, but as far as getting out of total alignment, that will be cause for me to panic. But no panic buttons are even near my area. So take a look at the fear and greed indexes at 52. People are still on the fence a little bit, even though Bitcoin has came from 109 back to 116. Ethereum had an awesome pump the last few days, cooled off just a little bit right now. People are still on the fence. Fear and greed index is at 52. I'm just a little bit uncertain. I don't know what to expect next. People still have a little bit of PTSD from early this year when the market was getting destroyed. People are still on pins and needles, not knowing what to expect. I hope it don't do like it did us in March and April. Not trying to get too comfortable. I know they say it's supposed to pump, but I remember what happened in March. I remember what happened in April. I remember what happened February 1st when I woke up to that bloodbath. People are still shell-shocked, still a little nervous, still filled with a lot of fear. This market, hey, it's not for everybody. You see the ups, you see the downs. You have to be emotionally strong to handle cryptocurrency. Take a look at Ethereum, $4,620. We did see old man Ether hit an all-time high, $4,900. That was excellent. That also gives us great hope in knowing that we're going to see $5,000 Ethereum. Hopefully $6,000, $7,000, and $8,000 Ethereum. Time is on our side. Ethereum dominance 13.77. We probably will see an 18, 19% Ethereum dominance before it is all said and done. That's going to be excellent. So we're seeing the Bitcoin dominance drop. Why is the Bitcoin dominance drop and the Ethereum dominance is not going up so much? That means something else is moving. Altcoins are moving. Meme coins are moving. When you see the Bitcoin dominance drop and you see the Ethereum dominance just hold steady, that means altcoins are moving. You take a look at some of your altcoins, you open up your portfolio, you say, okay, this is what I like. I opened up my Coinbase portfolio. It is no longer at $15,000. It is now 17,500, something like that. A little bit at a time is how the process works. The whole $60,000 is not going to appear in my portfolio at once from the 15K. But I really do think I'm going to hit $60,000 in that portfolio and beyond. But it's going to be a process. I don't expect it to happen overnight. So let's go ahead and get into the 3 altcoins that I am really paying attention to and you may want to place on your radar. The first coin is Solana. Solana is the number 5th largest cryptocurrency coin in the world, and the price is $2.42. Just about 7-8 days ago, I was looking at Solana. We was DCA&M. It was like $192. Now it's $242. When these coins start to move, before you know it, they'll double up on you. You'd be like, damn, it was just 190, it was just 180 bucks. Now it's 240. Now it's 250, 260. Oh, I should have got in it when it was 240. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Dollar cost averaging in is very important. We know Solana is one of the best cryptocurrency layer 1 coins. A lot of the new coins are being formed and established on the Solana blockchain. Like last cycle, they were formed and established on the Ethereum blockchain. Is Solana the new Ethereum? Might not quite be the new Ethereum, but if you take a look at what Ethereum did last cycle, when it was the number 1 layer 1 blockchain and all of the other altcoins were being formed on it, you see how it performed. Solana could have a very explosive cycle. $131 billion market cap for Solana. Who knows where Solana could go? Can it do a 4x, 5x and get to $800,000, $900,000? That's the price prediction for Solana. If it do a 3x, I'll be cool. But it's 242 bucks. We've been buying Solana since it was in the 100s. So the sooner you get in or the later you get in, the lower the multipliers you'll do. If somebody got in at 150, it get to 900 bucks, their multiplier is going to be about 7x, something like that. Somebody get in right now, $242, it get to 900 bucks, your multiplier is going to be 3.5 or something like that. So that's why dollar cost averaging is so important, because the multipliers change. Just like that, the difference from dollar cost averaging in early versus late could be the difference of a 3x or 4x, which is a huge difference. So that's the coin that I'm real bullish on right now, Solana. I'm expecting that thing to really run. Like I say, I don't expect Solana to do a 10x. I just want a good, solid play, a play that's going to be a slam dunk, a play that's going to be a layup, something I could say, you know what, nothing's guaranteed in cryptocurrency, but Solana, I could pretty much go ahead and hold that one and know that I'm going to make profits. Some of these other coins I got, I really don't know. I'm hoping. Solana, I really do think that I'm going to do a minimum of a 3x in my Solana position, which is excellent. So the second coin that I'm taking a look at is Dogecoin. Dogecoin is the 8th largest cryptocurrency coin in the world. Dogecoin is probably one of the most popular meme coins in the world. Last cycle, everybody knows the story of what Dogecoin went through. Dogecoin is sitting at 28 cents right now. Remember talking about Dogecoin when it was 5 cents. I remember talking about it when it was 8 cents. I remember talking about it when it was 15 cents, 20 cents. When it was 5 cents, I said, we was like, you know what? Last cycle, it got to 74, 75 cents. Everybody was expecting it to get to $1. This cycle, it's going to get to $1. So when it was 5 cents, we was eating it up. We said, you know what? We'll do a 20x. Worst case, it get to 50 cents. We'll do a 10x. 10 cents. Okay, if it get to $1, they do a 10x. 20 cents. Okay, if it get to $1, we'll do a 5x. This doggone thing is almost at 30 cents. That's why I say the longer you wait, the less the multipliers are. Now it's about 30 cents to get to $1. You're talking about a 3.2x versus a 10x versus a 20x. That's a big difference. Trust in the process will cost you some multipliers. Oh, I don't know what the 4-year cycle is. Haven't did no research. think the cycle changed, but the 4-year cycle is broken. Can cost you multipliers. So Dogecoin, $42 billion market cap for Dogecoin. When you compare that to Solana, Solana's $131 billion market cap. That's a big difference. That is about a 5, 6, 7. That's about a 3x difference, maybe something like that. Yeah, about a 3x difference. So Solana is 3 times the size of Dogecoin. We're expecting Solana to do a 3x. Dogecoin may do, from this 30 cent right here, it may do a 5x, may get to $1.50. When we really start to look at it, it may get to $1.50 because we know meme coins run a lot faster than the other altcoins. And please don't let Elon Musk come out of hiding. Please don't let Elon Musk get bored and say, you know what? People haven't seen me in a while. I like the popularity. I like people talking about me. I like the limelight. Let me go ahead and get a little bit of action from some of this cryptocurrency. I know Donald Trump, the World Liberty, Eric Trump, Donald Trump Jr., they have been taking over cryptocurrency. Let me go ahead and take some of their shine. What if Elon Musk came out and posted a picture of him and Dogecoin? Boy, do you know what Dogecoin would do? Do you know what the cryptocurrency market would do? Last cycle, we saw the exact same thing. If Elon Musk come out, you could lock in $1.50 Dogecoin, man. So, but these are all the narratives. These are all the possibilities and potential of what a play like Dogecoin can do. We know meme coins are going to run. Meme coins have been running over these past few days. Been taking a look at Moodang and some of the other meme coins. You're like, damn, these things are running. So that's the second coin that I got on my radar that I'm dollar cost averaging in, and I got a heavy position there. The third coin is the number 14th largest cryptocurrency coin in the world, and that's SUI. SUI, $3.71 right now. Market cap for SUI, talking about $13 billion market cap. SUI is a brand new coin, a solid super layer 1 coin. This coin is experiencing its first bull run. We'll be tasting its first altcoin season. What do you think SUI will do? Remember last cycle when Solana tasted its first altcoin season. Seeing what it did, made great all-time highs, great multipliers. SUI, $3.71, $13 billion market cap. Solana is 10 times the size of SUI. So if Solana do a 3x and get to about $500 billion market cap, SUI is $13 billion market cap. So if Solana's sitting at $500 billion, do you think that SUI can sit at $130 billion market cap? Do you think SUI can do a 10x? And it'll still be well below where Solana will be after Solana does its 3x. These are some of the things that I'm paying attention to. $3.71, maybe it don't get to $30. Maybe it don't get to $37. What if SUI gets to $20, $25? Great multipliers. People will start to talk more about this coin when it break all-time highs. When it gets to above $4, $5, $6, that will cost them a multiplier. You could have got in when it was $3. Now you're getting in when it's 6, when it's 7. When these things start to run, it's going to happen very fast. You're going to be looking back saying, oh, what? I could have got in Dogecoin when it was 18 cents. I could have got into SUI when it was $2.90, $3.01. These are some of the things that you're going to be, people will be looking back saying, I could have got into Solana when it was $145, when it was $192. Understanding what the 4-year cycle is, understanding what altcoin season is, and most importantly, understanding the periods and the time points of when things are supposed to occur. What's supposed to happen in Q4 of the year after the Bitcoin halving? Next week, we got the FOMC meeting. The interest rate's supposed to be cut. They say it's a 100% chance that it will be cut. Nothing is 100%. These politicians, I'm always skeptic and careful when they open their mouth. So they say it's 100%. I'm still saying, I'm second guessing them. Being prepared for both situations. I'm prepared if the interest rates are cut and if it's not. I'm not going all the way in right now. Still got dry powder on the side. If we do see a dip, if they try to fool us, because everybody thinking, it's going to be a rate cut. And when the rate cuts, the market is going to shoot up. I hope the market shoots up. But if the market don't, if we see a sell the news type event, buy the rumor, sell the news, they always get us with that. If we see a sell the news type event and the market dips, oh, I thought the market was supposed to go up. Yeah, as soon as everybody think one way, something always get twisted. So I'm prepared for the twist. I'm prepared for the change up. You know, like when the pitcher pitching that ball, you say throw that change up ball. Batter at the plate, see the ball coming straight, and that ball change up strike. So I'm prepared. I got the dry powder on the side. If the market dip, I'm going in. I'm unleashing the dry powder that I have been creating by taking profits throughout the way. So this is something, you know what I'm saying, that we're doing right now. We're preparing and we are waiting for altcoin season. I got another video coming out probably later today. We're going to talk in depth about the HOLID meme coin because we need to have a real heart-to-heart and see what the heck is going on with the HOLID meme coin. Give you guys an update. But like I say, come on over there. Join us in the Patreon. We have a great and awesome cryptocurrency community, and we would love to see you over there. But like I say, I just continue to come to you guys every day just to continue to give you that good encouragement. Coming to you guys every day to give you that good motivation. And that's all I got for you on this one. It's your boy, Stock Holiday, and I'm out.